and welcome. We're so happy you're here. We're going to be sharing one of our favorite things with you guys, which is books. And
this is a book.
And some games. So we have a book haul and a small game haul as well for you all. We're so glad you're here.
Tiny.
Yeah, teeny tiny game haul. So we're so glad you guys are here. My name is Joanna.
I'm Jan.
And this is How We School.
Ooh.
Okay. Welcome. Make yourselves comfortable because we have a book haul. We haven't had one in quite a while. Jan is reading. He has been reading so much. He's just reading Dog Man. This is probably his umpteenth time reading these.
Umpteenth.
Like, who knows? Like somewhere in the teens, correct? True. He's read them quite a lot. So, but I haven't been reading much. I've been in a reading slump ever since the end of March. I haven't been able to really read. I am currently reading a book, so I'm hoping this gets me over my hump and I start picking up books again. All right, so I'm so excited. So we're going to be sharing, as I said, our favorite thing, books. We got some from our local used bookstore and we also got some from Book Outlet. So are you ready to start sharing? He's probably just going to be reading while I share, but I know him. He will jump in when he feels the urge to jump in or when he wants to see what I'm sharing with you guys. So first thing I'm going to start with is games because there's just 3 games and we got them all at our local used bookstore. So the first one is Castle Panic, The Wizard's Tower. So this is an expansion set for Castle Panic, which is a game. You got that last year for your birthday, right? That Jam got for his 9th birthday, and we got this extension pack. Let me say, it is very difficult to win, especially with this new pack, correct? Not without the pack we've won, but with this new extension pack, it's very hard. This game gives me anxiety because I'm more of a trivia, like I know what's gonna happen. I'm getting asked a question, I'm either right or wrong. Here, I'm trying to defeat these creatures coming to attack my castle. And so, but he loves this game, so this is a fun family one. And I don't know what I paid for that because it was wrapped, so the price isn't on it, but I know we always compare it to online, don't we? And it was a steal, so we picked it up. We've never played this before, but I'm hoping it'll be like a trivia game. This cost us $4.99. It's National Geographic Channel's Brain Games, the game. So it has different things in it, like challenge your brain, see how you stack up in 4 mind-bending categories. So we'll see. If you play this, let me know. And of course, I don't think we have this one. I'm hoping we don't. If I do, I'll take it back to the used bookstore and get store credit for it, or ask somebody if they don't have it, like my sister or some friends. If they would like it, I'll just hand it over to them. We got Professor Noggin's History of the United States. Got that for $5.99. I think these games run for like $9.99. So we got that. I picked that up. And usually at my used bookstore, they usually have all the pieces in the games, so that's always a good thing. All right, so I'm gonna go into the books we got at the used bookstore. I'm gonna start with the first one I got, which was for me. I got Project Hail Mary, and I got this for $9.99. It's hardcover, it's like new. So I'm hoping, like I said, that I'll get out of my slump. So I picked this up, and I'm hoping I read it. I've heard good things about it. If you've read it, let me know what you think. Next year we'll be studying botany or the plant kingdom, and so I picked up Eyewitness Trees. Oh goodness, Eyewitness Books Trees. I almost said DK, but it's not DK. This is a little pricey for me. It was $7.49. I don't like to pay that much, but it was just really beautiful when I looked through it, and I thought it would be just perfect for our study next year. So that's the tree book, hardcover. I mean, did you hear a crack? I think it's new. We are still using the slowly, like once we really wrap up 4th grade, we're gonna finish it. We've been going through the oh goodness, Beautiful Feet, History of the Horse. So I picked up Wild Ponies by Jim Arnosky, and I love all the books by Jim Arnosky because he's a naturalist and he does the art himself. They're just beautiful books. And I'm hoping we can get out to see the wild ponies this year. So his work is always amazing. So that's Wild Ponies. I picked these up because I had gotten, this is the 4th book in this series. We have, the name of this book is A Secret. So I actually got 2. I think this might be the 2nd or 3rd. Yeah, this is the 3rd and the 4th. So we're only missing the 2nd. This book is not good for you. And this isn't what it looks like. And this was 60 cents hardcover with the dust jacket, and this one was 72 cents. So I had heard from my nieces that these books were really good, so I picked them up. So I'm only missing the 2nd one, and I'm hoping I can just find it used. I would prefer that. Is there a funny page in there? He's always laughing when he reads Dog Man, even though he knows what's coming. Oh, dog poop. Of course. Julian picked this out, My Life as a Ninja. And I believe so there's other ones like My Life as a Book, My Life as a Stunt Boy. It's the My Life series. I don't know if you have to read them in order. I hope not. But he picked this one out. And I'm excited for him to read that. We together picked these out because they look super cute. If you've ever read these, let me know what you think. So we have Mr. and Mrs. Bunny, Detectives Extraordinaire. That one cost me $2.70 for paperback. So I don't know why. Lord and Lady Bunny, Almost Royalty. Also paperback. This one cost me 76 cents. Oh, this one, by the way, was pretty pricey. Not pretty, it was very pricey because brand new it's $13.49, and it is in new condition, but it cost me $8.49. But he was super excited to get it, and he has been reading so much lately that I couldn't say no, because I would get it for him if we were at Barnes and Nobles or at a bookstore. So I was like, why wouldn't I get it now? So I did pick it up. So we picked up these 2. They look super cute, don't they? And I believe this one is a mystery, and you love mysteries, right? Yeah, he loves mysteries. I believe it had illustrations. Yes, which always helps because it gives him that visual that he likes. And the words are nicely sized and spaced. So it's a series. These go together. So I'm hoping that we enjoy these too. I think those might be read alouds, to be honest. Another book we picked up was The Cherry Pie Princess, because if you've been here before, you know Julian likes to read Vivian French books, and I think at this point we might have all her books, and he might have read most of them already. So I don't know what it is. I've only read one of her books, which was Tom and Tallulah and the Witch's Feast, and it was a super cute book. So I'm guessing all her books are somewhat like that, and I did enjoy that. And we paid $1.34 for this one. We got Spy School at Sea. We have quite a few of these Spy School books, and he hasn't read any of them, but when he saw this at the store, he wanted to pick it up because he did recently read the Spy School graphic novel. And for Julian, reading the graphic novel a lot of the time leads him to wanting to read the books. So he picked up Spy School at Sea, and I'm hoping he'll read them all, maybe this summer, right? Yeah, it's a lot of books. Well, who was going crazy at the bookstore? You or me? You are kidding me. I came out with like 2 books and then a whole bag that Julian picked out. It's true. It's usually the opposite. He picks 2 books and I walk out with a book. True. I've been on a even buying slump. I don't know. We got Front Desk. I don't believe we have this one. If we do, I'll give it to somebody, but I'm pretty sure we don't, and I had heard really good things about it. So I really wanted to pick this up, and I'm hoping actually we're gonna read it soon. This was $2.49. We picked up Home of the Brave because we like Catherine Applegate's books, and I have not read this one. And this was only $1.10, and it's like brand new. What else? Oh, of course, we had to pick this one up. Fly Guy presents Why Fly Guy, a big question and answer book. Yes, and he has asked me quite a few of the questions that are in here, and he has read, have you read through the whole thing or just some of it?
Some of it.
Some of it. So it's just one of those
Oh,
question
they are
books.
they're like, what's it called?
Like what?
Sections.
Oh, it's in sections?
Yeah.
By different things?
Yeah.
Does it say that is there a table of contents? It's a big question and answer book. That's what this is. It is. It's has the buzz on buzz, the buzz on bees and other animals, the buzz on plants and nature, the buzz on other cool stuff. And I see that they even have some science projects in here and activities. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so like I see one of the activities is to make a dream journal. Why do flies fly? And such. So I'm sure it has, because some talking about their compound eyes. So it's just cute where you just get that one page of information to go with the question. And I like, and that is really cool that it has the, what is this thing called? The table of contents showing you all those things. I didn't know it was broken up into sections. He picked it out. I picked up this one by Karen Cushman. Oh wait, yes, okay, I'm sorry. Now I'm up to the Book Outlet books. If you've never shopped on Book Outlet, it is a website that sells books that are discounted, heavily discounted because it's overstock. And so the company buys the overstock at a very cheap price. And then of course you get a discount. You get it at a discounted price as well. Free shipping after you buy, I think, $35 worth of books. Every time you purchase books, you earn points, and then eventually you can use those points as cash. I will link my referral link, and once you sign up after your first purchase, you'll have a referral link, and it gives the person $5 off their first purchase. So if you want to use that, if it's your first time, if you want to order off Book Outlet, it'll give you $5 off of, I want to say $25 or more. I can't remember if you spend. So, all right, so now we're on to our Book Outlet books, and they are brand new books. This one doesn't have a mark. They usually have a little mark on them showing you that. Oops, I almost ripped the cover on one. Of course, none of the ones I'm pulling out now have a mark on them. Okay, there we go. Just to show that they're discounted. That's it. All right, so I got this one by Karen Cushman, Catherine called Birdie, because I did just buy recently the Midwife's Apprentice, so I picked up this one as well. And the only thing I'm gonna say I didn't like is look at how tiny this writing is. It's pretty tiny. That I don't like tiny writing. I don't think he likes tiny writing. So that's gonna be a struggle. We'll see how that goes. We got Eva Evergreen, or is it Ava? Eva Evergreen and the Cursed Witch. We have the first one, and this is the second book. And I am dying to read them. So I think this summer, this might be something we read together. Or maybe I'll just read myself. We'll find out. But I've heard amazing things about these books, about both. So I'm super excited to get into those. Here's another one I've heard really good things about. Lightfall, The Girl and the Galdurian. I hope I got that right. It is a graphic novel, which is some of Jan's favorites. When we have our May reading roundup, you'll see a ton of graphic novels. Yes? Why don't you sit up a little more, buddy? You're like you're falling over. He's like reading like that. You're comfy. Okay, then in that case. I got A Long Walk to Water by Linda Sue Park, because I really enjoy Linda Sue Park books. And it really was, I want to say the first middle grade books we read were by Linda Sue Park. It was Wing and Claw, the Wing and Claw trilogy, and we really enjoyed it. I read her A Single Shard, and I really enjoyed that book. So I also picked up A Long Walk to Water. Picked up She Persisted, Sally Ride, because these are very short, so very easy reads. And there's a whole bunch of these. Read about all these women who persisted. So I really like these. I have two other ones. I can't remember what they are. All right, I picked up Treasures of the 12. Have I read the first one, the 12? No, I haven't, but I've heard good things. So I picked up the second book. Once again, hopefully something we will jump into. I haven't heard much about the second book, but I know that the first one was supposed to be excellent. So I picked this up, and this is by Cindy Lynn. I have another one of these, and I picked this one up, Tools, Robotics, and Gadgets Galore. These are these STEM Quest books. And I just thought, we have one and we haven't really used it, but I think that for this summer I'm gonna pull these out because we're gonna kind of really slow down for the summer, I think. So this is like Let It Grow. Let's do some farming. This is the one, let's see, Handy Tools. And since we did physics, it's gonna talk about simple machines in this one. So pretty excited to use this. Let's see what else we got. Before They Were Artists, Famous Illustrators as Kids. I always think we hear so much about the authors, and a lot of the time we don't hear as much about illustrators, so I think that this will be really nice to read. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm excited to read that one with Julian. This is a picture book. I don't buy picture books quite as often anymore because Julian is big. But I don't know. This cover got me, and I just thought it was so beautiful. I Dream of Popo. And so I think it's about a grandmother and a granddaughter. Yes. So she's emigrating from Taiwan to America, and she leaves her beloved Popo, her grandmother. And I just think that those stories are so beautiful and so important to see. And we don't have to read just middle grade or just chapter books or just big books. It's so nice to just get glimpses sometimes with picture books. So I picked that one up. Now I do already have a copy of this book, but I really love this cover. I don't know why. So even though the writing in there is pretty tiny, but anyways, I still picked it up, Anne of Green Gables, because I love this cover so much. And I had gotten, is it Emily of New Moon, I think? And the cover's the same, so I'm guessing it's the same publisher, and this is their version, and I just thought I wanted it to match. So I picked this one up, and I will probably donate the other one or give it to somebody. Let's see. The Road to Paris by Nikki Grimes. And I believe Paris is the girl in the story. Yes, and she's been with foster families. I think it has to do with family and that. And just look, and it's not a long book. So I thought this would be a nice read. Sounded good. Another She Persisted book, which I believe I already own. I didn't mean to put this one in my cart. I think I did it accidentally. Like it shows you, similar, and I think I clicked on it and I might have put it in my cart by accident. So this one's the Claudette Colvin book. I got The Year of Miss Agnes. I've never read this book by Kirkpatrick Hill, but I've heard pretty good things about it. Maybe not the greatest. I believe is it in Alaska? Yes, about that teachers don't stay very long in this town, and then maybe Miss Agnes is different or will be different. We picked up, that's a lot of books, right? Aggie Morton, Mystery Queen, The Body Under the Piano. So once again, as I said, Julian loves mysteries, yes? So I picked up Aggie Morton, Mystery Queen because I think he will enjoy it from what I read. Sounds really, oops, you're kicking stuff. From what I read. Can you hold that?
I have a lot left.
Oh, pretty good amount. Not too much. From the Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler. So I got this because my nieces recommended this one as well for Julian to read. It's not too long, but we'll probably read that one soon. Let's see. I actually got this for myself. I mean, he can read it too. Starfish. I heard this book is amazing. So it's written in verse, I believe. So I'm excited to read it. I'm like losing places to put books down. Premeditated Myrtle, a Myrtle Hardcastle mystery. So more mysteries, and I love that the text is pretty big in here. I'd rather the book be big so that the text could be big. It just makes it easier.
I am now hidden.
You are hiding now. So another mystery book. It was murder. So that's in red in the back. So pretty exciting. Blood on the River, Jamestown 1607 by Elise Carbone. So I think that this will be good because we're doing U.S. history next year again. This is Escape from Aurora by Jamie Littler, and this goes with the Frost Heart series. Yes, yeah, you got it now. So,
No wonder
and this has
no wonder
illustrations. He looked
so
familiar to you, yeah. And their books have illustrations. Amazing. I believe they are done by the author. I don't know if this is the second or the third book, but we only have the first, so I picked that one up.
That
And then this is. Yes, our first one. That was our first Owl Crate Junior box ever. Was the one that came with Frost Heart. So okay, and then Poop Happened: A History of the World from the Bottom Up. I just thought this was it sounded hilarious, but it does. It says get down and dirty with history. So it is going to go through history and what not to wear in pre-revolutionary France, the decline of empires, and the rise of feudalism. Sorry, I can talk. Early Middle Ages. Yep. So hygiene becomes unholy. So I think it'll go into like funny things, but you are going through history. So I think that that's, you know, pre-toilet, all that stuff. Pre-toilet. So it got dark, right? So that is the last book we got. And I think, yeah, did lead pipes cause the fall of the Roman Empire? How many toilets were in the average Egyptian pyramid? How did a knight wear 50 pounds of armor, who wore 50 pounds of armor, go to the bathroom? Was poor hygiene the last straw before the French Revolution? Did Thomas Crapper really invent the modern toilet? How do astronauts go in space? So I thought that sounded funny, but also informational. Yes, exactly. So that is all the books we got. That was a lot.
I don't even know how I make this face.
That was a lot of books. But it's, yeah, I don't think I bought any during really March or April, I think. And then obviously we bought a lot, but he picked out a lot at the used bookstore. I feel like I'm missing some, right? Does it not? Yeah, because he had a whole bag and I had 2 books, 2. So, all right. So those are all the books we got. Let us know if you've read any of these, if they're really good. We're going to come back soon and wrap up what we read during May and let you know what we liked, if we didn't like it, if it was Listen, even my read alouds have been suffering. I've been reading the same read aloud for maybe 2 months now to you. Usually read alouds are 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, right? Yeah. So that's
if it's a big book, maybe like
if it's
5 weeks.
Yeah, a big book you think would be 5 weeks? Yeah, I don't know. Point is, it's been 2 months. That's a struggle. I'm gonna finish it. Gonna do it, right? So it's been a struggle, but we'll be back to kind of wrap up our reading from May. We never did a wrap up of April. We might throw some of the April books in there if they maybe he wants to mention them if they were really good. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then, yeah, he read a lot from April and May. I have read maybe 2 books, right? And like I said, I've been reading the same book to him probably since the end of March. Yep, that's where we're at. But we've also been purging books and purging a lot of things in the house. So I think I've just been very busy, and school was a little bit bumpy recently. So we kind of just, so we just kind of been all over the place. But I think we're back on track. So we should both be, well, I should be reading a lot soon. Our read aloud should get better, and he's just doing amazing with his reading. I'm so proud of him. He's amazing. So I also have to remember when he has a slump to have grace that it happens because he has been reading so much. All right. Well, like I said, if you have any suggestions on which ones we should read or skip and donate or give away, or I usually either donate them or take them to the used bookstore for credit because we like to use credit instead of paying for books. So let me know your opinions on that, or if there's some books that we don't have that you think we should get, let us know. And I think soon I'm gonna be doing I have organized pretty well our bookshelves. So I think soon I'll be doing a tour of our bookshelves. Let me know if that's a video you guys wanna see. That would be fun, right? That would be a long one too. That might have to get broken up into a few different sections, yeah. All right, well, thank you guys so much for spending time with us and looking through everything we got. And we'll see you next time. And that's
And that's a wrap.
Sorry, I like elbowed him like this, like to warn him, and then I feel like I knocked him over. Oh my goodness, you guys. We're a little crazy. It's okay.
Bye.
Bye.